Hey guys, my name is Hausper, and this is my first Beyblade X video. I decided to start out with a tournament. This is my little bit about me. This is my third ever tournament, first one of 2025. Previously, I had gone to a tournament, didn't make qualifiers the first time, didn't win at all the second time, but this time I went positive. I went and did my thing. And I started out using the second generation of Team Persona. My goal kind of was to just, I want to mess around with stock combos, get my skill up. And so I started out with this team. You'll see in the video, they weren't performing too well, but I won't blame that on the blades so much as the player. I'm a big person who's player over equipment type deal. So with this team, I ended up not doing so well for my first two matches, and I decided to switch it up. And I switched it up to Team Yggdrasil. So that has Sphinx Cowl, Phoenix Wing, and Unicorn Sting. And with this team, I found way more success. I got momentum. I beat at least, one or two people who I believed I shouldn't have been, or not shouldn't have been, I won't say that, but I didn't think I would win against. And so these are really were my shining stars in this video. That's why they're on the title. All stock combos. And I feel like I made a big improvement in not only using them, but also in seeing how stock combos actually are. I want to bring them to the forefront of Beyblade X and have lots more people believe in what they're doing. Either way, let's get into the video.
Alright, so here we have my first match. The guy I was up against was using all Hell's team, so I was very excited with going into it. But you can see it was looking a bit rough. I happened to not launch in time, so I didn't get the upper hand on Hell's Hammer here.
How you walking a little bit, man? I was like, man,
Next, I was, trying to knock out Hell's Chain with Dran Dagger, but, he did a good job of avoiding me, and by the time I gotten that hit in, it wasn't looking good from there. Dran Dagger was all out of stamina. Moving on to the third match. I got hit early, so it was a relaunch, and so now, I'm preying on all this defense practice that I'd done prior to the match, and I'm launching Night Lance at a slight angle. The goal of it is upper attack and destabilization, or not upper attack, but it's like attack from above to knock your opponent into this spiraling motion. You see it kicks in right there. I'm like, wow, it worked. He's spiraling out. Hopefully I can get the spin finish. And so I end up making a small bit of a comeback as he slowly dies out.
2, 1, go shoot.
Here I get an extreme finish, or a burst finish, and I'm really hyped.
Stay in there, Lance. You got it.
Here, my strat with Lance doesn't quite work on Chain. I'm guessing it's defense versus defense attack. It's just overpowered it. So with the better stamina, Chain came out on top, tying us up. Here, I'm trying to launch Scythe aggressive, or Chain aggressively to overpower Scythe, but I end up missing.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
There was no contact, so it was redo. By then, I was kind of scared of doing it again, so I kind of held back on how hard I pulled, and you see it didn't do me any favors going into this match.
It's on the stock.
Do you have rush? Huh? Do you have rush?
Now, after my first defeat, I was thinking maybe I give this team another chance before I switch up.
It was a little early.
Next, Dagger versus Tyranno Beat. I did happen to launch a little early, but I think winning by spin finish, in spite of that, kind of just gave me, it was alright. Here, we got an air burst. I don't know what happened. I don't think I tightened it up enough because Night Lance just bursted on me.
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
You'll notice a lot of people are running Silver Wolf. I'm kind of okay with it. A lot of people run Wizard Rod, but seeing Silver Wolf, I have a bit more confidence in myself. And
Ain't no way, bro.
it didn't work out, however. I didn't launch Chain aggressively enough to take out his Wolf here, so he ends up getting the spin finish and easily just bleeding away. I end up getting caught missing Extreme Dash by Phoenix, and so at this point I'm like, damn, I'm swapping Team Yggdrasil. And so starting off with Sting, amazing Extreme finish. I catch him just after the line. I'm feeling confident. Here, I happen to get caught, so we're doing some back and forth. I was fortunate to only get a side pocket.
2, 1, let it rip.
Now here, he ended up launching too hard and no contact, so I got 1 point. So I'm 1 point away. I'm chilling, but of course we get an air contact. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to get that extreme dash from Sphinx to kick in. I'm kind of launching it flat, but you'll see I very rarely get Sphinx to do its counter dash attack, and I panic here because, he almost killed me. Luckily, the defense kicked in, and he only gets a spin finish.
2, 1, let it rip.
Here, my unicorn completely avoided him and ended up giving me the point. And so this was my first win. After seeing that, I was doubling down on my Yggdrasil. So I was like, all right, let's tighten up some of these launches and see what works out. Starting out with rough idea. It did not block that Phoenix. I can't remember what any of these combos are on, so I'll do better next video.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
This guy also had a unicorn, so I was up against somebody who's kind of running the same team. His unicorn, I think, might have been on Hexa, so I got fortunate there not getting into the pocket and coming back out.
So it's 2, 1.
Here, my Phoenix utterly destroyed Wolf. I can always count on Phoenix to give me those big hits as the attacker of my team.
Players ready. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Here, I'm just hoping to land any one of those extreme dashes. All these bays come on gear bits, and that's to promote extreme dashes. But you gotta get them to trigger, and so he just happened to avoid every one of those from Phoenix, and Wolf gets the spin here, tying us up.
Not losing to a fake.
I say something crazy here. I say, no way I'm losing to a faker, and I launch, and just out of nowhere, my Phoenix is his, and I get the burst. And I didn't mean to be disrespectful in the moment, but I was just channeling that spirit, and so it was a really exciting moment for me. Next, I'm looking at a Scythe team, or a Scythe, and I was like, alright, I'll let Unicorn start leading my matches. So Unicorn catches it here. This was a crazy exchange where my Phoenix caught his Tyranno after being knocked into the wall and threw his out right before mine could go out. So that was just a real high octane fight.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Here, I'm just trying to keep it chill. You see, I managed to get I'm getting those extreme dashes off Sphinx, but none of them are connecting. So with Sphinx wasting all its energy counterattacking the air, the spin was inevitable.
1.
So he gets his first point. And so here, you know, I'm like, hopefully I can just end it with Phoenix. Just going for a straight big attack and burst him. And, you know, knock him into the pocket. And that's what ends up happening. So third win. And so here we go, my final match. I'm up against this guy I've seen on YouTube a ton. I'm not feeling confident. But I lead with Unicorn again, hoping to kind of just feel him out. Go for a really strong strike to try to kill Saber. So now I'm down. It's 2 points to win for him, and I'm just hoping Sphinx can hold it in. It's versus a Phoenix Wing. It seems like a pretty chill fight until this happens. So they're chilling, and he starts bouncing me around. I'm like, wow, please hang in there. And hey, checks out. And you know, funnily enough, Sphinx was like 2 rotations from winning it. So here, I see Rod. So you know, I'm kind of just channeling the animosity and bursting it. And hey, pops. Here we go, final match. And just like that, you know, just a crazy burst finish at the end.
So yeah, that was my 3rd tournament experience, starting out the new year with a pretty decent win-loss ratio of 4-2. Sphinx Cowl, I definitely need to figure out what launching strategies and where and how I need to get this bay to do what it's designed to do. Phoenix and Unicorn, on the other hand, pulling through. They're very balanced types, and attack types are really easy to use in Beyblade X. So I definitely have enough skill to launch these correctly and see them perform. And so it was a really nice experience to see stock combos doing work. And you know, it's priceless to see the reaction on people's face when they see that I'm using stock stuff, or I managed to do something with stock stuff that they didn't think it could even pull off. So yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and you know, I'm gonna be making more Beyblade X content, some more videos on Xbox and other stuff coming soon. So please stay tuned, you know.